locked in. Everybody knows poppin'. Tell a hater hoe to shut up and start the talking. Conversations getting juicy cause I'm the topic. Eat them up, leave no crumbs, got these bitches starving. Young turned lit and I'm put up. On these bitches next to my foot up. Skin smooth, flawless, call me hood, hate the bump.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Get Messy with Matt. On today's topic, we are kind of just going to talk about transitioning through life. Just a little bit about, I know in the last episode we discussed like self-love versus self-care, and how important it is to implement that in your life. So we're going to transitioning into life, especially after implementing a lot of those self-care and self-love practices. So as I've mentioned before, I am a 29-year-old single female, a black woman at that. So navigating in life has been a crazy journey, as I'm sure it has been for everyone else. So primarily in my 20s, of course, early 20s, I did the college scene. I was at the Darties. I was at the club. I was with my friends. I had a bigger group of friends. And the older I got, and I really started implementing a lot of those self-love and self-care practices within my life, I kind of noticed I don't really like being in the mix as much as I used to like to. I don't like to drink hardcore alcohol like I used to. I'd rather be by myself for the most part, or just like one or two friends. Going to the club is not really my thing unless like we're celebrating or like it's just been a while. I would rather go out to dinner, do adventurous things. And I'm still learning new hobbies. Like I went hiking in January. Mind you, I am scared of heights. I don't care for outside. I'm scared of bugs. I'm scared of falling. Like I have a lot of fears. However, I went hiking and I had the best time of my life. It wasn't like a big long trail and it wasn't too high of a trail. It was like a great starter trail. And I literally fell in love, and I'm super excited for my next hiking adventure, which will be next month actually. So I did that. Letting go of partying and clubbing and drinking and just being in a group full of people's faces allowed me to open up and explore new things. And as I'm getting older, I'm learning that I like to cook more. I eat at home mostly, but of course I still enjoy a meal out with my friends or even a solo dinner, lunch, whatever the case may be. I definitely love brunch, okay? I'm a whore for brunch, can't lie. That's my shit. And a mimosa. And a lemon drop, okay? I love being in the gym. I love anything fitness related. This past week, I tried an fitness aerial class. I really enjoyed that class, y'all. I can say one thing about an aerial class. I am a very confident woman, and I feel like I trust myself, but that class showed me I don't trust myself as much as I think I do. Like, I mentally trust myself, but physically, no ma'am. Because some of the things I didn't trust my body to just kind of let go and release and actually do the movements. But that'll grow over time. I just have to get comfortable with it. But that was a great class, really enjoyed it. I'm going to another one this Sunday. So my goal is to go to one every Sunday. I went to a Legree class. I really loved that Legree class. The instructor was amazing. Everybody made me feel welcome. I got a lot of praise, compliments. It was welcoming, very hands-on. Like she didn't mind correcting, like touching me appropriately, fixing me, acknowledging when I am doing stuff correctly. And it was a great class. And I did it early morning. I did like a 5 a.m. class, and I really enjoyed that. Definitely 10 out of 10 recommend. It's called the Met Studio out in Goodyear, Arizona. So that's how I went. The air class is called Air, and it's also, it's either in Avondale or Goodyear, but they do have other locations in Arizona. And then I tried a hot yoga class. Did not care for that. I don't naturally sweat a lot, even with working out. And of course, in that class, I sweated a lot to the point where it was dripping in my mouth. Did not like that. It kind of pissed me off. So I give it a 6 out of 10. Did not like all the sweating. However, the workout itself was a decent workout. I also tried a Pure Barre class. No. So I will be moving forward with the Legree class and the air fitness class. So I'm going to try to do Legree twice a week, and then the air class once a week, as well as still lifting. So those are some things that I found that I really enjoy on this journey as I'm transitioning, because I'm doing a big transition actually. If you don't know, I'm from Alabama, and I lived in Alabama 29 years, and I did move to Auburn, Alabama, and I lived in Birmingham, Alabama, but I'm from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, so I've technically moved before, but I have not moved outside the state. So now I've moved my ass to Arizona, y'all, and I'm loving it. Do you hear me? From the moment I touched down, from today, okay, life been great. Do you hear me? I ain't stopped smiling yet, okay? But that's a very big transition. As far as the time, my sleep schedule, I'm learning a new job, the new activities I'm partaking in, the weather, but I'm doing it all with grace. You know, I'm taking my time, I'm adapting, I'm trying to figure out what makes me comfortable, what doesn't make me comfortable, because at the end of the day, there are things I do not have to participate in, there are things I do not have to do. It all boils down to what I want to do, and that's just it, okay? Don't put yourself in a situation where you don't want to be doing something, you just doing it to do it. I'm not doing that anymore. I did that in my early 20s. I'm fine. I'm cool on that. Now that I'm older, anything that makes me uncomfortable, brings me discomfort, I have no interest in it at all. People either. So I'm definitely in a big transition in my life. Also, as far as transitioning, I'm still doing a lot of grieving. I started losing very close family members in 2021, and then my hardest and most recent loss was my brother, who was murdered by Tuscaloosa police officers in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, 5 days before Christmas. So that's a thing that I'm trying to navigate, and still giving myself grace to grieve properly, but also realize, you know, even if I'm moving on with my life, that doesn't change how I feel about him and the situation and stuff like that. Unfortunately, life just goes on. Life does not care about your situations and your circumstances. It continues. Time don't stop for you. So you got to keep moving. You got to find a way to move. So that's a big transition in my life. Just grieving for the past 2 years and doing it with grace and love. And I have a great support system. But yeah, transitioning can be very hard, but very fun. So I definitely recommend that everybody finds a way to transition, whether it's with a new job, whether you want to move, whether you want a new car, whether you want new friends, whether you want a new man, new woman. Like, take the steps. Do what feels right to you, and anything that feels wrong, just remove it. Remove it. Have faith. That is a big part of that, is having faith. I kid you not. But transitions can be a beautiful thing. It can be scary, but it's so beautiful, because I can't lie, I was definitely scared to move out here to Arizona. I didn't 100% know if I was gonna like the job I took, if I was gonna like the apartment, if I, you know, it was just a lot of things. But I had faith. Like I said, I've been smiling since I got here. I've been texting everybody like, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy with my choice. Like, it's like a weight has been lifted off of me, and I just feel like this is a brand new start, brand new life. And I'm also going into year 30. I'll be 30 in October. So it's just a whole new world. Okay, I can't sing. Yeah, I got it. But yeah, so don't be scared. Don't be scared of change. Don't be scared of the transition. I can definitely say I've done a whole big old transition from my early 20s to my late 20s. But we'll definitely go in depth more about like navigating your early 20s and navigating now in my later 20s. There will definitely be an episode on that. But to wrap it up, transition, awesome. Staying stagnant and being comfortable, boo. Well, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, commenting, adding, sharing, recommending, all of the above, because I can't do this without you guys. Shout out to everyone who has been here since episode 1, and shout out to those who have trickled in since. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you guys next week.